Om Jai Mata, Om Jai Gurudev.
Yes.
Puja Guruji has said that the first few minutes in the morning when we get up is when we need to orient ourselves to divinity.
Correct.
In this regard, Guruji, as soon as I get up in the morning, for some time, maybe for a minute or 30 seconds, my mind rushes with the most current issue, usually thoughts of the mundane world. As per my practice, I start chanting Oms as per Puja Guruji's guidance, and then by talking to myself to snap out of it.
Correct.
Is this the way to go about it, Guruji?
Yes. It is in the sense, what time do you have, what is your waking up time? What time do you wake up? If the wake up time is 8 o'clock and above, then your mind is always has a tendency to be on the rajasic mode. If your wake up time is 7:30 and below, that means your mind is in a sattvic mode. And another thing, before going to sleep the previous night, how is your mind calm? If you are not calm, your mind is not calm, then listen to some kind of a sublime music and then fall asleep. So, when you have this habit of listening either to sublime music or trying to wake up before 7:30 in the morning, that means you will not have an aggressive attitude in your mind. See, the question what you have asked me is, you are posing that your mind, as soon as you wake up in the morning, it is extremely aggressive. I deem to understand that you are predominantly on the aggressive mode. Okay? First, you should not be starting the day with an aggressive frame of mind, because that aggressive frame of mind programs till you sleep on that same night 22 hours later or 12 hours later or 18 hours later. So what happens? Your mind is always in an aggressive mode, rajasic mode. Now what happens? As soon as you get up in the morning, first you do sit down calmly on the bed, no problem, whatever direction you face. Just take a few deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Then, that's why I keep telling most of you, keep chanting Om. When you keep chanting Om, your mind becomes very sattvic or pure. Very pure. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, then all those thoughts which are flooding, you're bombarding your brain or your mind, that will remain almost subdued. And it will be subdued forever, for the rest of the day. So if you have that kind of a sattvic mind, subdued means sattvic mind, then what happens? The thought processes or the flow processes of your thoughts become very sublime, like waves, just lapping the shore, gentle, beautiful waves, and these waves give that wonderful silence which you are anticipating yourself. When you have that sublime way of approaching your mind in a very soft, gentle way, that is why in the olden days they used to hear devotional music as soon as they get up in the morning, Suprabhata or devotional music, now that calms the mind. And that calms the mind and also takes the mind from an aggressive mind to a sattvic, sublime mind. So when you approach, you start it tomorrow itself. Such kind of a sublime mind will help you calm and soothe your nerves so that you will have a wonderful effect in your psyche. That means in your soul you will be very peaceful, very soft and very, very attractive to divinity itself. Here I mean you should be attractive to God Himself. Okay. When you are in this way, you become attractive and attracted to God Himself. What do you mean attraction? Attraction means God understands soft patterns coming from your heart and coming from your soul. So this kind of a softness God gets or God understands and gets attracted to you. Alright? So practice this and you will find fantastic, very healthy way of starting the day so wonderfully well. Jai.